go for the petition come Yoko. Find this or national organizer, you say we are me home. And no vice chairman, Abanga Yakubu, say Omo ye galamsey. O ma penny and this if we busa mo say asem no akosi say.
So Obi, busa ho say the man penny na kas Omo ye bi. In fact, uko elembele, uko mpoho, uko various parts of this country. Ya wa wano mwa Omo ye galamsey no Omo sensase no. Omo bia ni wa what me den tansa bono de na court.
Jaja o transe a odi Ashanti Regional Chairman Wontumi.NPP si akwa asem no atemu a odi aba no e ya atemu a achia na amaye nyina ya hu se sabi amayosem ena atemu afo no woye.
You see, in my first video, I told you, I made mention to you that emergency meeting in the New Patriotic Party, Penimfono Eshiemu Dinkomo concerning the arrest and the 20 years imprisonment. One Etiama Chairman Wontumi Siakon, the Ashanti Regional Chairman. Na meno wakasana mkacho say meeting be koso that time. The outcome is what? New updating and saying NPP press conference we no and emergency meeting one we no emunsam ete saying. And in fact, I as South African Media kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel like and I told you say even it's a panier grand a better for we're going to give it to you. Panier and a better for we're going to give it to you because the also update mo. Now there has been some questions via NPP for no busa. And don't forget, say, in my first video, I told you, say, I will give you a video of Ira John Dramani Mahama, Ghana man penny. Yeah, one kase, galamse no nenkrofo, yebi. The same question, no, the same question, no, has been asked. Emma, a DB crowns what PP what this particular government. And no NPP for business, and no, so, and what someone to saying, and in fact, a lot. Led by Justin Frimpong could be at the national secretary at the New Patriotic Party. One of which I want us to listen. But see a emergency meeting at 1 year. Are they willing to appeal for Chairman Wontumi, or they are going to leave him to serve his 20 years in jail? And I told you, said 20 years no. 3 years been so at the chida sa hono eno sikasam na betua se sikasam nya say wo no nya sika mfantua obetwa 3 years na the account. Now let's listen to the statement here NPP at the ababonte
Media, distinguished patrons, good afternoon to all of you. The New Patriotic Party has become aware of the judgment delivered today by the High Court, the case involving our Ashanti Regional Chairman, Mr. Wontumi.NPP, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi. Indeed, we consider the decision of the court as amounting to political imprisonment. Indeed, Chairman Wontumi is a political prisoner. We address you today with profound disappointment, but also with an unwavering commitment to the rule of law, constitutional democracy, and the pursuit of justice. While we respect the authority of our courts, respect for the judiciary does not require silence in the face of a judgment that is fundamentally flawed. Our Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to disagree with judicial decisions and to seek redress through the appellate process. That is precisely what we intend to do as a political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our considered view that Chairman Wontumi has been convicted in circumstances where there was no evidence at all to support a conviction in respect of the offense for which he has been convicted. It was never disputed that Chairman Wontumi lawfully acquired his mineral concession. It was never disputed that he lawfully acquired his mineral concession. That fact was established and accepted before the court. The central question was whether that concession had been assigned or transferred in violation of the law. It is our respected view that no evidence was adduced before the court establishing any such assignment or transfer of mineral rights by Chairman Wontumi. The prosecution could not produce any evidence to show that Wontumi had assigned his mineral right. Instead, the conviction rested on assumptions and inferences which, in our view, could not amount to proof beyond reasonable doubt. That is why we firmly believe that his conviction is a travesty of justice and has to be overturned on appeal. Fellow Ghanaians, equally disturbing is the broader context within which this prosecution has taken place. A troubling pattern is emerging in our country, a pattern where the government appears eager to shield its own while relentlessly pursuing perceived political opponents who have done no wrong. Today, the John Mahama-led NDC government may seek to celebrate this conviction as evidence of its commitment to fight against illegal mining. Where there is evidence of galamsey on a large scale engaged and supervised by leading members of John Mahama's government, we reject that narrative entirely. And I repeat, the New Patriotic Party rejects that narrative entirely. They think that the conviction of Chairman Wontumi will be the trophy to appease the Ghanaian people for their failures. This is no trophy. The Ghanaian people cannot fail to notice that while the political opponents who have done no wrong are being aggressively persecuted, questions remain unanswered regarding individuals associated with his party and government who have themselves been publicly linked to illegal mining activities. Indeed, the president himself has acknowledged that persons in his administration are involved in galamsey. What concrete action has followed those admissions? Who are those members of the president's party that are engaged in galamsey of which the president knows of? What has become of the petition submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, IOCO, seeking an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Joseph Yamin, the NDC national organizer, and Abanga Yakubu, vice chairman of the NDC? We are asking these questions. Mr. President, what has become of those investigations? What has happened to Honorable Mohammed Yakubu, NDC MP for Ahafo North South, Ahafo North South East, and his DC who was sacked from a chief's palace after they alleged that he was heavily involved in galamsey in their traditional area? What happened to the NDC MP for Aworin, Honorable Oscar Ofori Labi, who was accused by the chiefs and the people of Aworin, as well as Ghana's coalition against galamsey, for engaging in galamsey? Why has the nation not witnessed the same level of urgency and determinations in those matters? Justice cannot be selective. And I repeat, justice cannot be selective. The fight against illegal mining cannot become credible only when it targets political opponents in respect of whom evidence of wrongdoing does not exist, while overlooking allegations involving others, especially from the president's own party. Ladies and gentlemen, we also wish to state that Ghana faces far greater than political persecution at a time when our nation is grappling with growing security threats, the devastating impact of illegal mining on our cocoa farmers and farming communities and the areas owned by farmers, the government's inadequate response to recent flooding across the country, and the increasing menace of terrorism within the sub-region, Ghanaians expect leadership that demonstrates agency, competence, and an unwavering commitment to protecting lives, livelihoods, and national security. No government should attempt to divert public attention from those pressing national concerns through selective prosecutions designed to create the appearance of success. Finally, let me assure all members of the New Patriotic Party and the good people of Ghana that Chairman Wontumi is not alone. There is no justification for the judgment since the judge obviously ignored clear evidence exonerating Wontumi. The New Patriotic Party stands firmly with him. Our legal team has already commenced the necessary steps to challenge his judgment through the appellate process. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP as a political party considers Wontumi a political prisoner. Thank you very much. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. We do the tree one. Enyanum adofo ene numre ya frem aba ha ye pese Ghana ne amansa nyina ehu se ene jaja otranse a odi Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard.NPP si akwa asem no atemu a odi aba no eya atemu a achia na amaye nyina ye hu se sabi amayosem ena atemuafo no woye dia awra woni se yadutum se Ghana emra ena ese ye adwuma nanso so emra no nkyere se sabi obubu atan na echi a me enka wasem asema eda court na nim enne court ni buaye no ne tenten ni tetia ene se obia no wo a owo prosecution ho attorney general office ho etimi ka asem ema ne to asum se Chairman Wontumi sabi no ni nkrata se obetu sabi gold o ya sase so eno enya ade a court no edi akyinie enti a se Chairman Wontumi no krata e man ho kwan so obetu efom agudie asama court no eka ene se omugina so a omde Chairman Wontumi akotwe abankukom ne se omo se Chairman Wontumi krata na okra na emrem no ho kwan so obekura sa krata no ode sa krata no ama obi se onfa nkoye adwuma abra lance minister ama approval sabi enche se Wontumi okoye galamse efise title na okra no na emrem na edimo boni aban ne kasowaye ne se o se Chairman Wontumi de ne krata ma obi akoye adwuma aban na mprenso na so so court no prosecution na ntman kire preference ampa adanse e wo kire se Chairman Wontumi e de ne krata na sase ama obi se ofa nkoye adwuma aban no amprenso prosecution no o ntman kire judge wodi asem no ese amu ba ye be di adanse na asem o kan ye no eno no do tu nsieni ni a ogina so a o ka se Chairman Wontumi edifo eno ne mmem ye ka no circumstantial evidence na so much men prove beyond reasonable doubt a back criminal prosecution prosecution na se court na edigina so ka asem no obi asem akwa kan ye enu nti na judge na gina so a o ka so de Chairman Wontumi akoto oban no kukumu ye NPP party no de kan se omanpeni mahama se owo papa se bi illegal mining friend galamsey no obeko ho na so betu ho esa ene wa bemu enkofo bebre wo ma wa okwa ogitum se omoto na so omo ye galamsey omanpeni de Ghana fo busa ne se sa asem no akosi sen o party fo no na omo ye no ehu asem no akosi sen na kwakoye se omanpeni ni NDC ahonhare a asem ye fa opposition fo no omo edekọ na se omo tu ho asa no ene sa ahonhare ni bi ena asem fa NDC fo ho a omo tu sa asa no egofo di petition ko ma yoko efa NDC or national organizer Joseph Yami ho ene omo vice chairman Abanga Yakubu ho se omo ye galamsey omanpeni ni NDC fo ebusa mo se asem no akosi sen uye no fruwa NDC mrasho bejanyo owo afa no south east your friend Mohammed Yakubu ohene bi pam no free na hemfie enam se oye galamsey hu no yebuso mampeni se akosisen opa awowin MP or NDC MP ho friend honorable Oscar Ofori Labi eko bi FM Ghana coalition against galamsey ese papa no oye galamsey yebuso mampeni ni NDC fo ne se sa no ma ne nyina no akwa akosisen befa sa akonya reso maka cho mampeni se ensema ehia Ghana fo hwe se obetu hu sa no ena hu sa na otu na emom ni opponent ena wa na adwen se obetu nani ede esi wo so Cocoa farmers po esu sabi enchaye ena nso eyirifa amanfo omo nkran ha ena regents ni biaka omanpeni kanwadi a wode prosecute opponents no kasa anwadi ni bi no fa ko hye sa ntokwa wemu se be ya flood no sem no engine sem wo mem ha na de meka ko wie ne se me share titafo me hye mo boss NPP Chairman Wontumi egya ne mu me ka che mo se sabi ene ehia no NPP legal team for no ya ka che mo se omo file appeal no mo challenge decision na judge no edi aba na me wie no me pese wiasem nyina ati ase se Chairman Wontumi abanko koma de akotwe no eya mayosem sabi enya boni bi no akwakoye oye political prisoner amayosem ti enya de nakoto abanko kuom eya mayosem ti ana NDC aban ena koto abanko kuom na yakopo oti ase no yeni se ebrese mo no kre eba bededi media mu nyina amase
na ama ne kwan se onye wanya approval from the minister
Obi,
and when you do that I am running a clear 15 to 25 years.
Obi, you see, Oma we anya careful. Yewo aban mu mpanyimfo a omoji akatua mienu enu nti na me ka se aban nin ka se Wontumi abo my Ghana krono ana aban nin ka se Wontumi asensase aban nin ka se Wontumi ahe galamsey the air can
say we facilitate galamsey.
No, in fact, you see, I don't want to even go. I don't want to even go into the details, okay, because me lawyer.
Okay.
Because in one breath, Mosi Wontumi the assassin and the man in one breath or facilitate which is which. The ben or the maye or the authority maye and the ben or co-facilitate. There's a difference. And I'm to facilitate something means what?
No, if it established, say indeed, what they were assassinating mine.
Yeah.
Na say so mumfanya mining.
Yeah.
Na anything that happens on that land, as long as already assassinate my one year authorization from the minister, no, anything that happens on that land will be illegal mining. You are indirectly facilitating illegal mining. That's what that's the conclusion the court case.
The conclusion the court case. Facilitation and they say what the amount will be.
Yes.
And they say process how
it may not be one directly but all the assassinate will be or they yes you are facilitating.
I see. That's the proof.
Yes.
Hobby. You see. Tina medical gadget say. You see, say bibia e koso o mine mono. Eye say yenya munti ase say den na ye hwehwe frem. The entire Ghana for to abade ma yura John Dramani Mahama ne say bekutia galamsey.
Sure.
One more omu sensu. One more omu sensase. Obaye no. Wan kasa wa bie wanu aka say o party for sensuo sensase. Wan kasa wo member of parliament or what I will win. Yana nanu ahemfo ebie o mano say o sensuo sensase. Wan kasa nipa ba kwa wo ahafo anon south or something,
southeast or
something like that. And also in fact Abrantia a friend Erastus one kasa beka say national security for ebinimu ye galamsey. So obi busa ho said the omanpanyin na kasa omo ye bi. In fact uko elembele uko mpoho uko various parts of this country ya wo wono mu a omo ye galamsey na omo sensase no omo bia ni ho a watimi de ntansa abono de na court de o de ntansa abono ne se de o de na asase ma obi a kasa ho nchiwahyew aba. I mean, come on, this is political persecution. We bufu will punish you.
And Chiaka or Chiano, they are coming.
Will punish you. Because the SCN doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Look, let it be stated on record. Say President Mahama or vindictive.
I didn't hear.
President Mahama or pretentious. Or can an imchenya misum pansu muawadi oni. I'm telling you. Because you see, my gonna say, yeah, the binum be scapegoat. Will prove. Say galam say ya ba ya see a bekuna ya ntimi ankono. Ya chi obi atum. Orala ya see a be ya ntimi anya no ya be bie tribunals ni asesa nkofo akogum ni agu omanimu ase. Ene from Nkukwan Kitinkiti to judges in Kitinkiti. President Mahama judges in Kitinkiti all over the country. This is what is going on. Na de ya ne say mra o yes anema we no. Na ne party for there or sign omuti. Obaye no. One more one the party mu. Ya den tansa aba omo no. Wa sign wo mu nyina ati. Ye ni ha na omo abeka kire se omo party mu mpanyimfo ye yinti yenko hwehwe omo nsemu.
Yeah, me ni abanga de no. Okay.
Ye ni ha na na no ohini bi frɛ I think say osi no ho baby I forgot the opanyi bi frɛ say I forgot the exact name but Eastern region ho baby panyi bi frɛ NDC ni o frɛ. And then also in Western region, I think Amenfi, one of the Amenfi constituencies. Party na kasa tro by say DC or ho ye galamsey. I'm sure say okay sa statement no mo tro by. Nenya Wontumi in this particular case, one kasa wa ye galamsey. What is going on in this country? 20 years. me mo bi antrani o de me catch Eric ne se ni suit na wa betena abesha wote ano o kan hunu se emre ye ni nkaso de me catch Eric ne se emre ye ni nkaso
na Eric the way fan
oh that be so on na representation
for the NDC
okay because a bro adwene ne ntiase so untumi mokro no untumi nkun nipa untumi nye galamse untumi boni a waya ne se mede masase amaw mesi yewe osi da bi man kase yewe untumi boni a waya no na dia wasai asase no aban no de na hye ne na moto mu bono ho ban. The one who engaged in galamsey no is protected. What is going on? Ghana for ye interested in the Omosai assassin.
But Sir President Mahama promises he would go after the big wigs. And yeah, Emrantia Maba wani guam about big wigs.
Obi. In this case, there is no established evidence. Wontumi was a big wig.
But based on the judgment of the court, it is now established, until that judgment is reversed, it's now established Wontumi in this case played the role of the big wig. Illegal mining in the words of the court. And that's why the court came to the conclusion he facilitated.
Be a big wigger. The person, but the person must have financial benefits. Was there any court evidence that Wontumi have financial benefit from the illegal mining?
From that activity?
Yes.
Would it necessarily be said also financial benefit?
Why not? What would be the gain for Wontumi so the natural will be said Uncle yo galamsey? Say me kofiton to meet here. A day na me de masasi be mo bi so mfanye galamsey. Say o ho ye me fenti. The court relied on circumstantial evidence, implied evidence. Isn't it logical?
Okay, so why law?
No. But the point is, maybe law, but never be Obi. The point is, implicitly, nobody will give their property to you without any benefit, especially when they know there is serious money to be made. But media. So far, menti evidence be say there was okoye galamsey ni disika bre Wontumi. That is the point. So in this case, Wontumi cannot be a campaign. And Wontumi so aka say medie manfa masase ama wo se fakoye galamsey. And a court no asemu a wo kana nye explicit evidence ampa. Ukaso on fankoye galamsey. What say what can what we aka ne de ba mimi di madwene bubu a ubeka say
me ameti he ya me no wudi nkomo yi. I know for sure said there are some people in this government. There are some people more abai we more. They should also go to jail. They should join Chairman Wontumi. Because here me na make from the president own mouth. So no ankasa nkrofo they are involved much in the galamsey. And it's uncle for no one saying. I don't think it is going to be only Chairman Wontumi. In my car trust and nipa of more but 20 years is too much. 20 years is too much. And the questioner Onomubusan said, San Crofo ya ba kokura de woko hinin time or hine pamo concerning galamsey issue no. We end this in who has something to say. And who has some it is invited make because this is an update. We need a continuity na mdema we. Chairman Wontumi enyako 20 years imprisonment. Now who is next? Who is next as a galamseya? Because I don't think it is only Chairman Wontumi no what shaponu edi sa nyambransa mwachisa and crofum, and it has been confirmed. It has been confirmed by the President of the Republic of Ghana. Say, on one microphone are involved in the galamsey. So, what is next? What should we expect from the presidency, from the judiciary, again after Cameroon to be being sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. Who is next? But what you say? NDC national organizer, NDC national organizer Joseph Yamin. What in Kedi saying? Me boni dike Kennedy Atero. What in Kedi saying? A brebi baya Mustafa Gwandi. Ebe katre NDC Joseph Yamin on one down for say. Ebe ya won see you aban on one aban. Ebe ya won see you no. Na wo see you for deing because na be todra say he is also involved in Galamsey. And to almost what in Katre. Where is he? But what is it? Where is he? Mama Yehunu Dieko. Don't let this be like a political game. You see, I don't want this to be like it's a political game. My Yehunu say, okay, when you shoot him, what could when you be? Yen soon as sending any papa on a and penny for could damn the shade. Miss who regalam say site and over Tidin. Who regalam say site and over Tidin. A police phone so sabi allegedly one more so jiska. And now they want the social media video be trouble a young girl or SS or SHS and what you say or yeah galam say police in the drew one or Jenny 1,005 and Jaban and 1,005 man. Police didn't know what would do one or 1,005 according to the girl. And Jabano and 1,500 Ghana cedis and Femano. So after Chairman Wontumi being jailed for 20 good years or 20 bad years because he's going to save. What next and who is next? Hey, your policy for no. Let's show me allegedly because enkomo eba free abontemba no. One ma ye do ma to Galamsey site no. One ma ye do ma to Galamsey site no. E hono mu koko hye. E hono mu sika free. Enti allegedly abaya na sama o kan no. O se police ni na was obetima obeje me 15 million. Abaya jimi sika mame. Enti wo mpanimfo kuku dem am say concession ahodo a ekuta wo mo no wo mo de Galamsey wonum de Galamsey what me say what Galamsey ya ba ko na wo ka tens wo mo ni penny dia me ka bi edi a wo betin wo yem be hyew that it is because of politics. That is how our country looks like. But there are politics and anything concerning this country so wa ban eniswa o mfa ho. So what buy was what? Oh yeah, won't under this government. Or henny be babont, missing penny for babontain, even your own Captain Smart. Abe Kebi. Our President John Dramani Mahama, a confirm it. So what again are you waiting for? And I'm a canoe, me say. My any say no a you. But my money yet my own to me. I yes, I had dream it trimbe for. And yes, sir. Yeah, Ghana for no. We are going to think otherwise. Because you want to protect our land. You want to protect it. And it's a war protecting us. Watch it. Campaign Wakwa. There is another campaign somewhere elsewhere. Seriously involved in this. And to me, Mama money in your hand, too many. And as I told you earlier, say this time around we're going to look at it. You be a new faith, said the NDC, be a way if you be near him. You be near him. I was when the update, I'm the back home. Hi, Smart African Media. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like now, if you sign, share my for one. Oh, Chichi, and Benti. Meeting at your demand come about Nakofi from Santi Goody.